Michael David Rapaport is an American actor, director and comedian. He has acted in more than 40 films since the early 1990s. For his television credits, he's best known for his roles on the television series Boston Public, Prison Break, Friends, and The War at Home. Early life: Rapaport was born in Manhattan, New York City, the son of June Brody, a New York radio personality, and David Rapaport, a radio program manager. His family is Jewish. As a teenager, he idolized actors, fellow New Yorkers, Robert De Niro and Christopher Walken. He was expelled from high school and moved to Los Angeles, California to try stand-up comedy. Career: Rapaport has appeared in both dramatic and comedic roles on film and television. His movie roles include starring alongside Eddie Murphy in Metro, as a wisecracking marine biologist in Deep Blue Sea, and as a naive college student whose loneliness drives him to become a racist skinhead in Higher Learning. Many credit his breakout role with the independent film Zebrahead. His other best-known film role was in True Romance as Dick Ritchie. Rapaport co-starred in the Fox sitcom The War at Home, in which he played an average Joe type dealing with the everyday challenges of family life. The sitcom debuted in September 2005, and was cancelled in May 2007. Rapaport previously starred in the TV drama Boston Public. He voiced Troy Bradshaw from August 2006's Saints Row on XBOX 360, the sequel Saints Row 2, and Joey Leone in the popular video game Grand Theft Auto 3. Rapaport had a recurring guest starring role on several episodes of Friends in 1999 as Phoebe's police officer boyfriend, Gary. Coincidentally, Anita Baron, who plays Michael's on-screen wife, Vicky Gold in The War at Home, also appeared in Friends. She played Ross' ex-wife Carol for one episode, before Jane Sibbett was recast in the role. He had a recurring role in My Name Is Earl as Frank, a convict Earl reunites within prison. His character was the reason for many of the things in Earl's life, such as indirectly giving Earl his trailer and El Camino after a botched robbery with his partner, Paco. He played one of the main characters in the Season 4 of Prison Break as Homeland Security Agent Don Self. In October 2008, Rapaport announced that he was directing a documentary about legendary hip-hop act, A Tribe Called Quest. The film Beats, Rhymes and Life, The Travels of a Tribe Called Quest was released in 2011 and received mostly positive reviews. On November 10, 2008, TV Guide reported that Rapaport is developing a series based on the work of social workers for CBS. Rapaport also provides the voice of Squirt on the Hub's Pound Puppies series, which premiered on October 10, 2010. Rapaport guest-starred in the fifth season of the FX series Justified as villain Daryl Crow Jr., kingpin of the Crow family. Personal life: Rapaport was married to Nicole Beatty and they had two children together, sons Julian Ali and Maceo Shane. His son was named after Vincent Mason of the rap group De La Soul. In 1997, after the relationship he was in with the actress Lili Taylor ended, Rapaport continued to contact Taylor without her consent and began to alarm her. He was eventually arrested and charged with 2 counts of aggravated harassment. Eventually Taylor gained a restraining order against Rapaport. He was in the New York tabloids in mid-2005 as the landlords who evicted actress Natasha Lyonne from her apartment, when he described as, among other things, filthy. Rapaport wrote an account of the matter in May 2005's issue of Jane magazine. Rapaport has made an appearance in the music video for punk band H2O's song, What Happened, and is close friends with lead singer Toby Morse. He also made an appearance in the Jay-Z music video City Is Mine. On February 12, 2010, Rapaport participated in the NBA All-Star Weekend Celebrity Game and won the MVP for the game for his defense on football player Terrell Owens, the MVP of the last 2 celebrity games, despite scoring just 4 points and having 1 rebound. In February 2014, Rapaport made an appearance on the Arsenio Hall show for 2 reasons: 1, because Mike played a character named Daryl on Justified, and 2, because Arsenio babysat for Mike when he was 13 growing up in Brooklyn, New York. On April 17, 2014, an ESPN 30 for 30 film he directed premiered at the Tribeca Film Festival sponsored by AT&T. The film was about the 1970s championship-winning New York Knicks led by Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, and Willis Reed. Players that made it to the premiere consisted of Earl Monroe, Walt Frazier, Phil Jackson, Cassie Russell, and Dick Barnett. Bill Bradley was not able to come because of a hip replacement surgery. Filmography: China Beach, Zebrahead, Point of No Return, Poetic Justice, True Romance, Money for Nothing, The Scout, Handgun, The Foot Shooting Party, Higher Learning, Kiss of Death, The Basketball Diaries, Mighty Aphrodite, Don't Quit Your Day Job, Beautiful Girls, The Pallbearer, Isletown, Copland, Metro A Brothers Kiss, Kicked in the Head, Subway Stories, Tales from the Underground, Palmetto, Some Girl, The Naked Man, Rescuers, Stories of Courage, ER Season 4 Episode 20, Friends 4 episodes, starting with The One with the Cop, Deep Blue Sea, Kiss Toledo Goodbye, Small Time Crooks, Next Friday, The Sixth Day, Bamboozled, Men of Honor, Chain of Fools, King of the Jungle, Lucky Numbers Drive Dolittle 2, Grand Theft Auto 3, Boston Public, Comic Book Villains, Paper Soldiers, Triggerman, 29 Palms, Chapel's Show, A Good Night to Die, Death of a Dynasty, This Girl's Life, American Brown, Scrambled Eggs, Tom 51, Hitch, The War at Home, It Ain't Easy, Live Free or Die, Special, Push, Saints Row, Grilled, My Name is Earl, Assassination of a High School President, Prison Break, Saints Row 2, Tom Cool, Big Fan, A Day in the Life, The Saints of Mount Christopher, Accidentally on Purpose, Pound. Puppies, Squirt, Beats, Rhymes and Life, The Travels of a Tribe Called Quest, Inside Out, The Baytown Outlaws, Kiss of the Damned, Transformers Robots in Disguise Slingshot, My Man is a Loser, Last I Heard, The Heat, Kiss of the Damned, Justified, Raising Hope, Texas Rising, Music video appearances, Frank Zappa, Civilization, Phase 3, Act 2, playing Moon Zappa's black acting boyfriend in skits. Talib Kweli, cameo in Waiting for the DJ, High and Mighty, The Highlight Zone, How to Rob an Actor, Ludacris music video for the song Runaway Love. He portrayed the victimizer of Lisa the first child depicted in the song. Jay-Z The City Is Mine, H2O's, What Happened? J-Led McNasty Filth, Master Ace A Long Hot Summer. Portrays Ace's prison cellmate in a number of skits. References. External links, Michael Rapaport at the Tribeca Film Festival, video interview, Beats, Rhymes and Life, The Travels of a Tribe Called Quest, Michael Rapaport at the Internet Movie Database, Michael Rapaport on Twitter.